You're being encouraged to stay true to yourself and remain grounded and balanced as you move through this time, but also to lean in on your purposeful passions and mission, and that may even bring you and align you with a divine counterpart. There is a collective message. If it applies, take it. If not, don't. But it was indicating that the silence is deafening. So if there is a separation currently between you and a loving counterpart person or someone from your past, then that may align here. Though, again, it doesn't have to, so only take what does align. We all have more than one zodiac sign, so you may look and see where your placements are and tune in for the other readings. They may have aligning messages as well. I did want to speak about gender roles in that I don't typically refer to genders, though roles may be reversed. So if messages are appearing in your reading and they align with the person that's connected to you, then do take them as they apply. We have twin flame or soulmate and red flags, and this is the second time that I'm starting this reading. I will say that the energy is starting the same as it did in the prior reading, so I know that I'm pulling on your energy, but it has been very heavy and dense, even more so than some of the other readings that I have done. And there are red flags within terms of a twin flame or soulmate. There was a collective message. I'm not sure if I said this already or not, but there was a collective message for all of the signs that the silence is deafening. So there may be a interconnected, energetic connection with somebody outside of who it is that you are in physical communication with currently. The flags may be flagging. That may be why you are in a state of separation. But when you are a twin flame or soulmate, there is only a perceived state of separation because you are infinitely connected, soul to soul and heart to heart, with a red thread of fate. So the fact that red keeps coming up here, red may be a color that is resonant for you or this other individual. Let's see, for our Sagittarius, as far as love, what are the messages that can come through here for our Sagittarius sign? I will be pulling messages from another deck, and that deck will include messages that are related to love, specifically ages, zodiac signs, physical features, music messages, and even intimate messages. But first, I want to fill up this area here. Let's see what we got so far. Nothing else is coming out. This was also, okay. The next two messages were also in the last reading, the one that I did prior that did not record. You determine your own direction. So do not allow for anyone else to have that level of control over you, even if it is a twin flame or soulmate. Move on. This is another one from your current job or career. So wherever you are right now is not aligned and not serving you fully. Even when you are brought to this new career or field, lean in on the trust of new beginnings. There were many messages in that reading. There was trust fall, there were divinity messages that you are protected and to trust in honoring the vision that you hold for yourself and for your life. But your love life might be interconnected with career. Do only take what applies. Now we have once in a lifetime. So this person may have only been once in a lifetime. Or this may be a once in a lifetime kind of love. Again, you'll have to take it as it resonates for your specific situation. What else? What else can we reveal here for our Sagittarius sign, please? I also wanted to speak about, there is another sign, and I really don't know how to pronounce it, but it has energy of the Sagittarius and Scorpio. This person may have just been a once in a lifetime opportunity that came and went and will not come back in again. Now we have healing, overcoming, and becoming. That may be for one or both of you. We are currently, everyone, growing through refinement and awakening. So it's almost like a rebirth period during this retrograde. And the energy is very dense, heavy, and intense. So what I am encouraging for each of the signs is to take life in bite-sized pieces. This also came out in the reading, and it is make amends. So it was like this. It was red flags, and then the make amends was the exact direct next message that came out. So this person may have red flags, or they may have had red flags, but you are being encouraged to make an amends. We do have more than one energy in our field at any given time. This is aligning with love, but someone else, you may be encouraged to make amends with a family member, a friend, a past coworker, or someone else that is outside of this connection. Again, only take what pertains for your specific situation. Our next message is rolling with the homies. So that is a little lyric from Brittany Murphy. So the name Brittany may align, from the movie with Eminem. So you may be rolling with your homies and they help you to align and make this amends with someone. It may be a homie that you have to be making the amends with, or your homies are a spirit team that has your back throughout this entirety and in every area and walk of life. So now we have spread kindness. So allow for yourself to be the one that sprinkles that kindness on everything and everyone like it's confetti, because that will help you to receive kindness in return, and also just to feel fulfilled. Be kind to yourself, be kind to your mind, be kind to your homies, be kind even to this person who is your twin flame or soulmate that's coming in with these red flags. Even as far as moving from one career into the next, remain in the kindness that you know and offer the highest integrity of yourself at all times. Remain in the character of positivity. So now we have more than words. That's also a lyric from a song. Any of the songs that I mentioned, you may look up additional aligning lyrics. This, I'm telling you, this reading, the level of intensity and the heaviness that I'm feeling is real. Okay, y'all. I don't know if that's your energy or this other person, but either way, I'm going to speak about it. I got a lot more cards than what I had anticipated. All right, to someone, you are priceless, and they want to make priceless, timeless memories that last and span lifetimes with you. Now we have fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is you. You are that fire, right? But there may be someone that is a fire sign that is connected to your energy field. Release pressure. So release the pressure, the self-induced pressure that you have on yourself. Adjustment time. So we are growing through the adjustment time of the refinement period throughout this retrograde season, and there are several different trines of instability that are also happening and occurring currently. Missing puzzle piece. So you are this person's missing puzzle piece. They may be your missing puzzle piece. Together, you may be the missing piece of each other's lives. And that may even be in regards to the interconnectedness with work. Now we have don't lose hope. Opportunities are coming in and you need to be open to receive them. So make sure that you take down that gatekeeper, that guard that has your heart like closed in so that you're open to receive. Your ambition and drive is unmatched. So you are unparalleled in thriving and having that fiery passion to continue moving forward. Intrigued, curious AF. So someone is intrigued and curious about you, though that may be reversed. You may be that towards someone else. The divine has your back. Stop worrying. Full stop. This was a message that came through along with several other divine messages, though I haven't gotten to that deck yet. So we'll have to see what comes out. But this is crazy because now we have say less. So more than words, but say less. Say less. Like this person understands you. You don't have to translate your soul. That's what I'm feeling when it comes to that card. Remember your why and keep it at the forefront within regards to this career, the counterpart connection that you have or will have. Divinely orchestrated. That wasn't one that came through, but that's cool that that divine message came through. I actually kind of forgot I had that one in there. It doesn't come out too often, but this is a destined, fated, and by divine design connection. So now we do have explore a new path, trust in new beginnings. So let's see here. This deck here offers messages of love, zodiac signs, ages, physical features, musical lyrics, or even intimate messages. So for our Sagittarius in alignment with this reading, what are our messages, please? Automatic aura, illumination, magnetic. So you must be free-flowing in the highest vantage point of perception and even adhere to spiritual hygiene in a certain regard, that your aura is illuminated and magnetic. Maybe you are magnetizing this person to you. They may have even been a source of manifestation, but it's automatic. So you don't have to really do anything to maintain that, I guess, because it's automatic. It's in the signature of who you are. It's what you project, and the essence of who you are is the light at all times. I just want to mention that. You are divinely guided and protected at all times. Listen to your inner voice. Trust and honor the vision that you hold for yourself in any area of life. And there were messages coming out before about stepping into the autonomous sovereignty and divinity that lies within yourself. Medium to large build, so that may align with you or someone that's connected in your field. That did come out as well. There are some of these messages that are allowing for me to know that I am picking up on your energy thread and field, though it just feels a bit challenging and difficult, chaotic and interruptive and disruptive, and it's different than the other readings. So this one says, I love and I put nothing and no one above you. This was a definitive message that came through. And even in regards to work, if this person is interconnected there, they will not allow for anyone at work to be above you. They will not allow even for work to take precedence over you. And they will not waver, wager, or falter you, this connection, or your future. So now we do have a zodiac sign of Pisces. 2-3, February 19th to March 20th. When there are numbers on these zodiac signs, they align with the months. So February for the second month and March for the third month. So these will align in the tarot with the energy of balance, duality, choices, and partnership, as well growth, creativity, and collaboration. So if this is not in alignment with a divine counterpart or somebody that's connected to your energy field, this may be a time frame that you will be finding balance, duality, partnership. And then by the time the March season rolls around, you'll be in growth and collaboration and within your creative processes with one another. So do be mindful of that. Again, every person is going to have different messages that will align in any reading. So now we have trouble in paradise. So I am not exactly sure what that could indicate. That may mean those red flags that will be coming up. Do be mindful and use discernment. Those were messages that were coming through the reading prior, to be mindful and as well to use discernment with what and who you connect with and to, and even what it is that you consume. So now we have coming out of the shadow and into the light. That may be the trouble in paradise. Like this person may have just been surrounded, or you, with innumerous shadows, and it's like you feel as though you're ready to throw in the towel and surrender in every area of life. That's probably why I'm feeling the heaviness and density that I am feeling. So now we have your infinite soul. So your soul lives on and on and on, and it spans lifetimes. Again, this person may be infinitely connected to you because you are twin flames or soulmates out of nowhere. So out of nowhere, you may be hearing from this person, or out of nowhere, another career opportunity may arise. What else? Can we get any ages or physical features that align for this Sagittarius reading? Oh, flew out onto the floor. And the first one here is ruminating, release control. So you have to understand that we can't control anything in this life. Control is an illusion. Release the control over an outcome, like the attachment of that. So now we have beyond blessed. Miracles are unfolding. Again, with the divine having your back at all times. You just have to make sure that you are working through the things that you need to for yourself individually. Get ready though, because you're going to explore a new path. It's going to be new beginnings that are occurring for you. So now we have be real and true to your sovereign self. Remember when I spoke about the autonomous sovereignty and divinity that lies within? This was the card that matched and aligned with that in the first reading that I had done as well. This 2 steps backwards, 10 steps forward. And I don't know if I will get it here, but there was also something about a staircase. I can't remember what the first word is before the staircase, but I had spoke about taking the first step and allowing for the other steps to open up for you. Either this person has taken 2 steps backwards and they will be launched into forward movement, or again, that may be for you. That may be for you as far as even this career and something that you have been doing or attempting to do for quite some time that maybe has not been aligned or fully working out. Someone consistently loses sleep over you, or you're consistently losing sleep over someone else. Again, take it for what it is. What else? Oh, whoa. Honor and trust your vision. And I had spoke about that already. This next message has been coming out for almost every single one of the zodiac signs. It says, yes, you will be held and carried in softness. So this person will be soft with you, and will may align. William, Will, Willie, or even Bill as far as a name. Remote viewing and spying. I spoke about this in the first reading and how I didn't really care for that because I feel as though it's a violation of privacy. Though there was a message that came through that this person was remote viewing and spying as a means to get to know you better and love you more. Now, that is a card that I have by itself, a remote view card on its own. But for the last 2 readings, that card that had them together on one did not come through, though this message and another message that aligned and could be put together for that message came through. So again, only take what's resonant. Now we have opposites attract. There may be distance between you, cultural, religious, age, racial, wealth differences. It doesn't mean that you're not meant to be. So take that for what it is. It may even mean that you reside on one side of the world and someone else resides on the entirely different side. So now we have, can you ever forgive me? I regret my actions. Can we please start anew? This person is pulling on your energy field heavy. Can you ever forgive me? They live in constant remorse and regret, and that's one of the reasons why they are unable to sleep, that they are ruminating in their energy field, and that may be what is applying unnecessary pressure to you at this time. So do be mindful of that. I've known about our love for a long time, and I've been preparing. Welcome home. Ordinarily, I love this card, but the way that I'm feeling right now in this reading, I don't know how I truly feel. Now we have elevated and joyous. It may be that there is more than one person in your field, and you are aligned and connected to this divine counterpart, but someone else is there, like the background noise that will not let you go. That's what I'm feeling. But elevated and joyous, when you are able to work through and move through this time frame, and we leave that, it will be like a quantum leap, and you will find yourself in this kind of energy. But this person may also bring in, or bring this out of you, or bring this into your life. I'm surprised we didn't get anything for career. Okay. Highly favored and divinely protected. So that was another message that came through the first reading. I also wanted to mention that sometimes when spirit or this person does not reveal zodiac signs or even ages or physical features, that is purposeful for a reason, and that things are not supposed to be revealed. Sometimes that's even in regards to a secret admirer with hidden emotions who never openly express them to you. So now we have electric chemistry, undeniable, inexplainable, and unforgettable. That was a card that showed up in the first one. But again, that goes back to that illuminating aura and automatic, like, light that you shine. So now we have self-reflection. Reflect on yourself and what you want to receive and expect out of a partnership. Lean in on the understanding of yourself and the things that you need to work through, or, accept and acknowledge within yourself as far as what you are growing through individually, career-wise, and in love. This next one says, I can't wait to journey, study, and explore you, to get to know and love you better. So this is in representation of the fact that they are remote viewing you because they cannot wait to journey, study, and explore you, to get to know you better and love you correctly, right? So that's a pretty decent message to receive. And I'm really surprised that certain other messages didn't come out, but I can't control, I thought that there would have been something about karmic energies fueling your success. I thought that there would have been so much more, but we do still have so much more to get through. Here, buying, remote viewing, or using divination and paying to get readings on you and your life. That may be another reason why I'm feeling so all over the place in this reading, because this person is in your energy field and they're pulling on it heavy. They want to know certain things. Maybe there is not a way to have connection or reciprocal exchange of communication currently. You may be blocked from having that with one another. So now we do have your zodiac sign coming through and the time frame of that. So your energy is in this reading heavy, obviously, because I'm doing the reading for you. But that time frame doesn't align with anything in the zodiac sign. That's just basically clarification of this being your reading. And also, may indicate a time frame that something happens for you. So your birthday season may offer this new beginning, either in terms of love and this partnership or for career. That's what I wanted to say. Like, I'm surprised we didn't get any messages that this love was interconnected. But you see how messages are different, but they can still hold the same meaning. If I say anything in any of my readings, it aligns one or more of you here. So now we have sexual frustration, sexual healing. So I don't use the word, but I will use that word. This person wants to be intimate with you, and you may heal each other when you come into alignment. Your future is predicted to be less heavy and more bright. So that's a beautiful message to receive. That was also in the last one. Whispers of the past. Ooh, that may be someone else. I am really feeling that strongly. Someone else is in your field heavy. So this person is in your field, but someone else is. It's like they're just playing on your energy field. They may be even tapping into you, like your frequency. Again, only take what applies. So now we have, don't make any rash decisions. Take your time and use discernment on what and who to trust. Again, this was a duplicate from the last one. It's pretty self-explanatory. Downplaying a situation, but you have the upper hand, and you do, and you will, especially if you convene and co-create and manifest with the divine from the highest integral loving perception. Tall. Ooh, okay, so now we do have a physical feature. This may align with you, the divine counterpart, or the other individual in your energy. Tall, fit, dark eyes, dark skin, dark hair, exotic, and mysterious. Ooh, so that may be you or another individual. So now that I said that someone else may be in your energy field, the same sign that I had spoke about in the first reading came out again, and that is Libra. Libra spans from September 23rd to October 22nd. In the tarot, it aligns with fulfillment, near completion, and wisdom for the number 9. The number 10, completion, finality, and manifestation. So in this season, you may find that you are nearing completion and finality of a manifested desire. Again, whether that's in love or career. But it also may align with the zodiac sign that is still in your energy field and causing instability there. That may even be the person that is losing sleep. They want to come back in, but they don't have a way either. You may have everyone blocked off at this time due to keeping a guard of your energy and your heart and, growing through and going through this healing and growth process. So now we do have open your heart and mind. In order to be in receptive mode, you have to take down that gatekeeper that holds those walls up, right? And open your mind to maybe things that are outside of what it is that you think to be true. Because there's things that obviously are still occurring for one or more person in your field. And it's a lot. It's heavy on top of everything else that you're growing through as far as this career and not finding your balance and your stability. So I'm going to try to get through this stack pretty quickly because a lot of messages just came out, and that may indicate, so what it is that I'm about to say, which I already did say briefly, but that may indicate that this person has a lot to say to you, but they are keeping their cards close to their chest, or it may even indicate because you are not able to come together, that when you do connect and align, that this person will just spew out everything like verbal diarrhea. So now we have secret admirer, or someone with hidden emotions who never openly express them. I spoke briefly about this being a secret admirer. Quantum leap after transformation or rebirth. I've been speaking about that. Keep pushing forward and leaning in on chasing goals, dreams, and ambition. So no matter if you are transitioning from one career to the next. Keep leaning in on your goals, ambitions, and dreams. Do not let anyone take you from that. Now we have someone is proud of you. That may even be that Libra that came through, or any of the other zodiac signs. So now we have a seed has been planted. Ooh, so you planted a seed in someone's mind, in their heart. Evolve and expand. Continue growing, continue going, continue leaning in on the divinity within yourself, your autonomous sovereignty, as well as co-create with God and the divine, clearing the way for renewal and a new start. So that's that refinement period, right? That's that rebirth before you quantum leap into a new leveled up version of yourself. Now we have life is about to get fun. Buckle up, baby. I love that card. It's so fun just to receive. And if you are feeling this heavy, dense, intense energy, just know that once we move through, I would say even like just the end of this month, you will be feeling that fun, lighthearted, loving energy. But you have to do the work that is required and necessary as well. Because just because things change, energetically as far as moon phases or planetary alignments, that doesn't exempt us from BS that shows up in life or even healing and growing in ourselves. Dress up, and show out. So you may have been in hermit mode for a while and you're being encouraged to just dress up, and show out. Doesn't even matter how that hits for anyone else. Just do you, boo. Just do you. So now we have justice, fairness, and balance. That again may be that Libra sign that's coming through. Maybe they are in this energy field to a certain degree because they are helping to bring in the balance, like balancing the scales. So there may have been some sort of injustice that had taken place in regards to this connection. Again, I don't know how these messages align for every one of you. Only take what is resonant. Be true to your thoughts, feelings, and emotional mental state. Don't let anyone talk you out of what you know to be true for yourself in any regard, manner, or area and walk of life. Now we have early to late 50s and 60s. This may be you tuning in. It may be the person that is your divine counterpart or the individual that is still hanging on to you. So now we have Houdini, Great Escape. That may be you. That may be this person. That may be the person behind the scenes. You may have a reunion and then this person ends up getting cold feet due to the intensity and they end up being the runner and they leave this connection or situation. Growing through stormy seas and rocky shelter, and we are all growing through that currently. But again, I feel as though for your sign specifically, it is a little bit more rocked at this time currently. I'm not gonna lie. Embrace the glorious mess that you are. So in the first reading, we got that life and love are messy, as well people. We, as human beings, are conditioned to elusive beliefs that hold no validity of truth at all whatsoever. As well, we grow through things individually from our experience here, and we carry things from lifetime to lifetime that have to be worked through, and then you add on your connections, your relationships, and those sort of things. So it's just like stacking one thing after the next on the pile of probably already overwhelm and just feeling like you're overcapacitated already. And that may even be due to the daunting level up between the career that you are at currently to where you will be moving to, because when we're in that uncertainty, that does feel like pressure, right? Release the pressure. We had that card come through, Meet and reach me where I'm at. This reminds me of a lyric from a song, and it goes, why don't you just meet me in the middle? I'm losing my mind just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the middle, in the middle. So that lyric may hold resonance or symbolism for somebody tuning in, or you may look up aligning lyrics from that song. I can't remember the girl's name who sings that. I don't always remember who sings what, but I do remember lyrics and melodies and rhythms and things like that. So now we have juggling and struggling between the real and false self. That false self is due to the conditions and the things that we carry, like trauma, abandonment wounds, past baggage, and burdens. We need to move through the elusiveness and find what actually is us and the bravery of overcoming to become. So now we have 8-9 Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. Again, that may be a zodiac sign of an individual, though the number 8 aligns with action, movement, mastery, and personal power. The number 9, fulfillment, near completion, and wisdom. The 8 aligns with the month of August, and the 9 with the month of September. So you will be moving into mastery and personal power in the 8th month, and by the 9th you will be near completion and fulfillment. That's kind of cool to come to the overstanding of. Now we have 5-6 Gemini, May 21st to June 20th. So all those questions that I was asking, like reveal this, reveal that, the universe, spirit, and this person did not want to reveal them, and now they all came out, just like I said. So the 5 represents conflict, change, instability, and challenge. During this Gemini time frame, that may be what you were feeling, and that was prior to this season that we are in currently, which is the Cancerian season. Instability and challenge, I don't know if I said those all. Now we have the number 6, harmony, success, reconnection, and support. So where are we right now? We're in July. In June, you may have been feeling this harmony, success, and you may have wanted to reconnect and find the support system within this other individual. But in the month of May, you are moving through conflict, change, instability, and challenge. So do be mindful as to how these messages may align for you. But again, if they don't align with the season that you went through certain things, and if they don't align with the zodiac sign or the season that you have grown through something, they will be cultivated in the future. It may just be indicating that this is what you went through at that time, and maybe even that other individual and person. It's almost like a self-reflection, awareness, and like an evaluation to know how to process where you were and where you are growing into. Leaving confusion, fear, and avoidancy. So you may have been in avoidant behavior due to certain things that have occurred within this connection. But also, again, we are in a very confusing time. It's intense and dense and heavy. And most especially if you have more than one person pulling on your field. So now we have loving you is the single most amazing gift I will forever treasure and cherish. That came out in the prior reading as well. They are going to cherish you forever. They will never falter, waver, or wager your love or this relationship and connection. I believe I said that already, but I just wanted to specify that here. So now we have embrace change. Change is the only inevitable constant in life, and for every new leveled up version of ourselves, we have to change. We cannot remain the same. Do not disturb my peace, my joy, and my vibe. These are those third-party karmic energies that are still pulling on your field. So I have about 10 minutes, but after I'm done, to conclude this reading, I will be pulling numbers and letters that may align here, and I will be speaking about how they may align for you because they align more than just in terms of a first, middle, or last initial or name. For our Sagittarius zodiacs, what are the remaining? Okay, cool. And this also was a message from the last reading. Careful consideration. So again, make sure you're using discernment throughout every area, walk of life, no matter who you connect to or what you consume. Now we have 3-4 Aries, March 21st to April 19th. The 3 in the tarot energetically aligns with growth, creativity, and collaboration. The number 4, stability, structure, foundation, and pause. So this zodiac sign may align, or the things that are mentioned on the back side here that you may have been going or growing through during this season, or that you will. Now we have, you are my missing puzzle piece. So you are this person's missing puzzle piece, but they may be yours as well. Again, with the interconnectedness with work, that may be like the total package coming together. Now we have fear overrides logic. So this person will not be coming in to speak with you because their fear currently is overriding their logic. Your fear may be, in fact and indeed, overriding your logic currently as well. So now we have, what is speaking to your heart and or pulling on your heartstrings? Follow your heart and listen to your heart. When it's calling for you, listen to your heart. When there's nothing more you can do, I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why, but listen to your heart before it tells you goodbye. Okay, so those are the, ooh, and I'm getting goosebumps all over with that one. Maybe there is someone that you're not supposed to be leaving having this, oh my gosh, it's starting to make me feel emotional. That lyric of that song that came up, that you are not supposed to be separate or apart from a certain individual that is coming through heavy. Don't say goodbye to anything prematurely. Dude, now I know the level of depth that this connection holds because I'm feeling it. So now we have spontaneous energy, self-motivation. So you may be feeling that currently at this time. This person may be coming up in your energy field to get you self-motivated and in that spontaneous energy to get ready for when they come in. So now we have balance, effort, trust, and attention with surrender. We also did have the card that just mentioned surrender. Surrender everything that you have been through prior and previous in this connection. Surrender it to the divine. Let go of whatever caused this to be a state or place of separation, and attempt to find balance within yourself as best as you can, right? Because all of this stuff is going on. Oh, I guess we didn't receive surrender here because surrender's on the top of the deck. We did in the last one. Sorry about that, but either way, surrender was there in a certain regard. Now we have, and this is great that this zodiac sign came up because I wanted to mention this with their reading, but I didn't, and now I can with you and yours. Scorpio, 10/11, October 23rd to November 21st, and the 10 in the tarot represents completion, finality, and manifestation. So this may be the season that manifestation is cultivated and comes into completion. But for the Sagittarius and Scorpio signs, there is a additional zodiac sign that holds your energy there. Starts with an O. I'm not really sure how to say it correctly, though I will look into it, but it will be probably the last zodiac sign that I do. So there may be aligning messages in that reading as well. So now we have large to extra large build. That again was in the last reading. That may be you or another individual. And how many times have I said that? And this was in that reading, co-create with God and the divine. I don't want to be too redundant and continue to say the same things, but if they show up, either I am channeling them or they show up in the cards for one or more reading for you, I will indicate that to let you know, because those are profoundly significant messages. So these will be it for the cards, and then I'll be moving into your letters and numbers. This one showed up finally. Karmic energies are currently fueling your success. So these people that are coming in and they are trying to get you off of your path or to cause instability and interruption in a certain manner, they're only going to be fueling your success. Even if it is in terms of this connection and somebody knows the level of depth that that holds and they're trying to pull you apart, it's not going to take place for much longer. Now we have losing sleep, and I don't know if that card came through in this one already, but it did in the prior reading, and that may mean that one or both of you is losing sleep due to the self-induced applied pressure or the planetary and moon alignments and changes and trines. So now we have completely shielded and protected from BS. So again, when it comes to those karmics, those third-party external voice and noise of those outside of you, it's not going to occur anymore. And in fact, external validation is not required here. So now we have the worst is over and the best is yet to come. That is in life, in love, and in career for you. Say I'm the one, because baby, you're a 10. Real and not pretend. This love is the real thing. So there is someone in your field that it is real. Please do not, please, 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 please do not shut down something with someone who really is meant for you. I was feeling that really emotionally, and I have not felt those emotions in any other of these zodiac sign readings at all. So now we have give yourself time to heal, grow, and overcome as well. This person, you're perfect, and there's not one thing this person would ever change about you except having you to themselves. So that's pretty self-explanatory, but you're perfect to them. So now we have a whole new world. This person and you may be gifting each other a whole new world when those blessings pour in and you meet and reach each other in the same aligned, balanced, level playing field and energy. Remember your why and keep it at the forefront throughout your healing process. In the first reading, we just had remember your why, or maybe it came through here already. I can't recall, but either way, remember why it is that you are doing what it is that you are doing, and keep that at the forefront. Remember to honor and trust your vision. So now we have blank canvas vibes. This person wants to come in, wipe the slate clean, and start fresh. It may even be that you two could make the plan after the amends has been made, or to make the plan to make the amends by just letting everything go that had happened prior and actually like meeting each other for the first time in a public area and just starting from scratch all together, though that may only be for some of you and not all of you, because in order to grow through things, we need to process them, right? And that person needs to have acknowledgement and acceptance of certain things, but also there needs to be clarity and validation sometimes for one or more of you. So again, only take what pertains for you. And that is it for our card messages. I will be revealing the letters and numbers individually, though I will be speaking about how they may align for you. And do be mindful, they have and hold a multitude of multifaceted ways they may align. So we have BUMM, 0, FP, BE, GG, and FF. I will tidy them up and put them on a plaque, but the B and M may represent a baby mama that is still in somebody's field. We also had M&M, which is crazy that I spoke about that rolling with the homies, that lyric and that movie. So that movie may even hold symbolism for somebody. Or M&M, Marilyn Monroe, Marilyn Manson. I'm not sure anything else, but we also have so that's kind of funny, right? But it could also be MB, so those could be initials as well, like for Milton Bradley, or what is it? Something Brothers. Milton Bradley Brothers or Milton Brothers? I think it's Milton Bradley Brothers, I can't recall. But I just like to speak about this here because when I go and I tidy them up, sometimes I'll put them in a different order, though I'm not sure that I will be doing that with this sign because we didn't get so many like we did with the others. I may just show it to you and allow for you to take a screenshot as to how they may align for you and pertain specifically. So the 0, I'm not sure what that may represent. That may mean that it's just not time for things to be occurring right now. We have FP, that could represent the fire police. And then we have BE. So check it. This is what I was alluding it to for myself, but it could be different for anyone. We have BE, so again, those may be initials, or EB, but it was BE and then there was 2 G's and 2 F's. So for me, it was like, be grateful to God that fortune favors you. And that's what it was that I was taking there from these letters and numbers. So I will tidy them up on a plaque, come back and show them to you. Okay, so here you can see I have tidied them up. It looks like OG, and actually that G was flipped over, so I don't know that I revealed that, but that may even represent the Olive Garden. The way that the letters may align would be a first, middle, or last initial or name. They may represent a city, state, or country, somebody who is aligned or connected in your energy, or even animal names. I've gotten restaurant names, food items. There's all kinds of ways that these letters may align. GF, like girlfriend, or even GF tires. Peb, like pebble or pebbles from, like, oh gosh, what's that cartoon? Fred Flintstone. Then we have FF, which could represent French fries. BF for best friend or boyfriend. So we have girlfriend and boyfriend there as well. BFF for a best friend. Peg or Peggy could be a name of somebody. Frank, Francesca, Greg, George. The FUMB may mean that this person fumbled you. And even the G and the O, like if you put this on that side, may mean that someone ghosted you as well. So do take what applies and is resonant for you. In my locality, there are GF Goodyear tires, so that's what that GF could have represented. But thank you so much for joining me here on my only social media, YouTube, at Sacred Love 8. I will never reach out to you, and comments have been muted due to trolls and spam. If you care to contribute a tip or to receive a mini, extended, or personal reading, you may do so by visiting ko-fi.com/sacred love. At the heart of the universe, love is the ultimate truth that transcends all boundaries. thank you for joining me here.